we're all so excited to be at
South African Stories, ABFF Global, South Africa.
I'm feeling so nervous. It's a good thing I went to the acting masterclass yesterday.
Breathing, that's what I'm doing. The nerves are under control now.
Please tell us how you're feeling.
I'm nervous, I'm excited. This is a dream come true, so the nerves can wait. I'm a South African screenwriter, mentor, and recently a director. My short film, Scent, which is a coming of age, is showcasing at ABFF Global London today at 12. It's a beautiful coming of age story of this young girl who goes to the shops for the first time, because that's my vibe. I love family dramas, I love Christian stories, and ABFF Global is giving me a spotlight. Thank you.
I'm the writer, director, and also actor of the film called Rear View. And I'm here because this film is part of the 5 films that are representing South African, the emerging voices from the country, here at ABFF Global Soulfest. And I'm really excited to share the story because I feel like stories are universal and we can find ourselves in it. And especially this story, Rear View, as well. So I hope the audience enjoys it.
Good afternoon. Hi, my name is Jeff Friday. I'm the founder of Nice Crowd, the company that produces the American Black Film Festival in the United States. Happy to be here. This is our 7th year teaming up with Soulfest to bring ABFF to London. We're very excited to be here.
Okay, what did you think about the festival today?
I love Black culture. I love global Black culture, and I understand the power of community. You know, more than film, I just think that Black people can do amazing things together when we come together, when we spread love, and we support each other. So more than a film festival, this whole mission for me, and this is the 30th year. I started the festival 30 years ago in Miami, the ABFF in the United States, 30 years ago. And more than a film festival, it really is a community for Black creatives to get together. And so we're very excited to be expanding our footprint across the world. And we, like I said, we've been in London for 7 years. We look forward to coming back next year. We look forward to expanding throughout Africa too. So excited about it.
Okay, and what is it? Why you keep coming back, and why you here getting involved?
Yeah, because the filmmakers deserve audiences, and I do think that Black filmmakers deserve Black audiences to see their work. You know, we come here every year, people show up like yourself with great enthusiasm. And, you saw the movies were great. We brought 5 South African films and they were fantastic. So we're going to keep coming back as long as people show up. And also, I want to make sure that filmmakers have productive places to show their work. So often filmmakers sacrifice, they make movies, but they don't have any place for people to see them. You know, I just, as a person I'm not a creative, but I support creativity, I just understand the importance of giving people a shot and also nurturing young people. You know, where's the pipeline for young Black directors to get their start? And so that's what this is for.
Yeah, and that's fantastic.
Thank you.
It is really hard as a Black person to be seen.
To do anything, for anything. Journalism, medicine, all of it, So that's why we do what we do. And we have a pretty big profile in the United States, and we're trying to expand that and bring Black people around the world closer together. I just want people to stay encouraged. You know, I know things are very hard for us, but we got the African spirit in us. We all do, and I just want us to stay encouraged and support each other. We can do anything. We are the magical people on this earth.
I'm a writer director. The reason I came here today is because I have a big connection with South Africa. I say it's like a third home. Used to live in Cape Town, got married there this year. And yeah, when I saw there's a short film now about South Africa, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to come today. And the films are all incredible. I love the range. I think it's really important when it comes to range because South Africa is usually stereotyped in the media. All they ever talk about is apartheid and Mandela. So it was nice to see something which showed just the diversity of South Africa and the different issues, especially the one that resonated with me the most is the one which touched on xenophobia, Rear View, which is really, just really incredible. And that's why I came today. So I was really entertained. I think everyone should go check out these filmmakers, and I'm hoping to connect with some of them as well. So
tell me about your film, which is, we've just watched it, very raw, very powerful. You really touch the nerve. Why did you want to produce a film like that?
For a number of reasons why I wanted to produce a film like that. And the main one, obviously, which is more personal for me, is that my cousin died at the hands of her husband, and I felt that it was my responsibility now, as a filmmaker, to tell a story like that and make it as raw as possible, because this is the kind of stuff that we deal with in my community, in my country, every day, and we are now tired as a people to say, when does it stop, and this is my contribution towards the outcry that many women have in terms of gender-based violence, and this is my contribution, and I wanted this film to spark conversation so that people can start looking at themselves, doing internal introspection to say, what am I doing wrong, and how can I make sure that I put an end to this pandemic, which is gender-based violence or femicide, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's why I made this film.
What reaction do you get? Do women come forward? Do men stop? Because it's all right showing it, but what's actually the next step? I know we're bringing that awareness, but do men actually, or women, do they get supported? That's what I'm trying to find out.
Yeah. So in my country, there has been a number of organizations that have approached me to partner and work with them regarding ending gender-based violence. I do work with other organizations as well to go around communities and try and help them in terms of curbing this particular thing. So there is an aftercare program that we are doing, that I'm involved in as well, that's spread countrywide, and we're using this film as well as a vehicle to start the conversation. Before the conversation, we play the film, and then we start talking, and we listen to the reactions of the people, and that's what we are using this film for as well. So we're not just saying, yeah, watch it, but we're saying, watch it, but let's have a conversation on, let's put measures in place. What can we do to help you guys to end this pandemic, which is GBV or femicide? Yeah.
Well,
Okay, what brought me here? I enjoy good quality in terms of black, I would say, black excellence in movie. So I support the event when I online by looking at it on America. So I saw it was there in London. So being in Paris, it was next door for me. So I had to be there this weekend.
okay, fantastic. So you just come over here especially for this event?
Yes, I came just for the event.
Yeah.
So I arrived Saturday morning and I will leave tonight to Sunday night
Okay.
to Paris.
And what do you think about what you've seen today?
I think it's very encouraging to see what black filmmaker can do. Um, we have a lot of story to tell, and it's so different when this is the black filmmaker was telling their own story. So this is something that I really support, something that I really encourage, and I pray that he will continue to grow and grow and grow and grow.
What inspired you to focus on these two people during this very specific time that we all went through? There's so many different stories that could be told about a pandemic, and I love the fact that you focused just on these two. And actually, I have one other question. Did they ever meet in person, the actors?
Yes, they
Okay.
did.
So what got you there? Because it's such an interesting take on something that we all experienced globally.
Yeah, so you know what? I'm a lover of love, and I wanted to I wanted to explore the theme of loneliness, which is still love, but it's the lack of love, right? And I really felt like that in COVID, in COVID time. I really felt like lonely, and I wanted to explore that a bit. For COVID, some people were lucky, they were able to be with families. For some were not so lucky. So I wanted to unpack the theme of the lack of love, and I wanted to focus on these two couples who were both experiencing loneliness in their own way. So for the guy, he's a nerd, I'm sure we picked up. So he doesn't have much friends, so when he's doing this cold call, finding friends, he's lucky to find someone who's willing to listen to him. And the girl, she has a very not so good relationship with her mom, so she's also going through a period of loneliness.
I didn't think it was going to be this big and people are going to come. My name is Nandumisa Masache and I am a documentary filmmaker from Johannesburg, South Africa. I am Zulu. My work at the moment, the focus is on environmental filmmaking with an African lens. So we're looking at what that looks like. And the common thread is that I am making stories about my people, the Zulu people. Thank you.
Yeah. So my friend actually made me come today. I wasn't sure entirely what it was about. And in honest truth, I mainly came because it's a story that was based in Ghana. That's where my family are from. But I really enjoyed the fact that she touched on so many different things. So like the environmental crisis that's happening in Ghana right now. But also fishermen and fishing is such a core part of the Ghanaian culture. And it was quite nice to kind of see her bring that into it as well. But like I said, I just really enjoyed it because it was just a different Black story, and I really just enjoyed that part and touching on history and tradition, but in a way that was funny and it was humorous, even though there were serious elements to it as well.
I'm actually running the marketing for the Stories of South Africa, and it's been an incredible journey, starting from the beginning of the year when then they went to Miami, and now we're in London. And it's an important story to tell, or their stories are important stories to tell, because this is our reality as South Africans. Whether it's GBV, whether it's stories of becoming, from a young girl to a woman, whether stories of our land, these are all important stories that we don't get to tell. And so them going on a global stage just gives people a glimpse of who we are as South Africans and what we have to deal with. Yeah.
And so how do you find people supporting this?
I think it's been incredible, especially, only so many people can come to a festival like this, and this is the beauty about having other platforms, social media platforms, digital platforms, but the support has actually been as an element of surprise of just how brilliant these filmmakers are, which is something that on its own needs to be showcased.
Yeah. Can I ask, we've watched a few of the films today. Which one for you actually stood out?
That's such an unfair question. Because I'm such a lover of love, first of all. So the Love Through the Lens was obviously a standout for me because it was such a. Also, I think it's because it was such a globally. It was such a tough time, and to be able to have found love and loss, I guess, at the same time. But also again, the GBV, this the importance of telling those stories and knowing that that's a reality. So you can't. It's really just, as South Africa, we are a melting pot of beautiful, everything, landscapes, land, but we're also a melting pot of issues that need to be addressed, and stories that need to be told.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So you said you do the marketing.
Yes.
So how and when can we see these movies? Where can we see these films?
Well, they're currently, that's actually a very good question, because they're currently with the filmmakers. So I'm sure the ABFF website and links have got them on. Other than that, you can just Google them. I know that a lot of them are on YouTube and they've put up their trailers on there. Alternatively, you can get hold of the filmmakers, on the ABFF, especially on their socials. They've tagged them, and then we can ask them to do it. Yeah.
Brilliant.
More to show up where you can because you look at them and you don't realize what a big impact just having a community, what it does for the filmmakers, how it encourages them, and also just being in the rooms, just show up. You never know what will happen, especially this is an environment where anything can happen.
Everybody's alright. Everybody's inside. Everybody's on you. And there's some Buru. Everybody's alright. Everybody's inside. Do that Zimbabwe. London to Fanti.